You're watching the EYBL Finals at the Nike Peach Jam on ESPN. This has not been an easy ticket to get. The most anticipated game of the entire high school basketball summer circuit. We've got Cameron Boozer, #1 player in the ESPN Top 60. Cooper Flagg, the #2 player in the ESPN Top 60, as their two teams battle it out for a Peach Jam Championship in the 16 and under division, with all eyes on these two players. Ready to go from North Augusta, South Carolina, in front of a packed house. Maine United and Nightrydas Elite trying to win the 16U Peach Jam behind the two best players in high school basketball. Hello everyone, and we welcome you to North Augusta, South Carolina. ESPN's National Director of Recruiting, Paul Biancardi, and Noah Reed with you. Listen, this is the game everyone wanted. You've got Cameron Boozer, you've got Cooper Flagg, the two best players in all of high school basketball trying to win a Peach Jam title.
What a matchup. Two of the best players in the entire country. They have dominated the competition all spring and summer. This is the most anticipated matchup that we've seen in the Peach Jam in decades.
Well, on one side for Nightrydas Elite, you got Cameron Boozer, #1 player in high school basketball. He's been a walking double-double this week at the Peach Jam.
Cameron Boozer is so fundamentally sound. He's got great footwork and outstanding hands. The combination of size at 6'8+, strength and skill with a high basketball IQ makes him difficult to stop in the paint or behind the arc. He has a mean outlet pass. Reminds me of Kevin Love at the same stage.
Well, if we're calling Boozer the walking double-double, we got to call Cooper Flagg the walking triple-double, because he's averaging almost 9 blocks a game this weekend.
And Cooper Flagg plays with grit and toughness. He's been on a mission since the end of his high school season. This guy is a fierce competitor with growing confidence. Big versatile wing who can facilitate, rebound, has 41 block shots coming into this afternoon. He can do it all.
He's averaging 35 a game here at Peach Jam. Those two tip it up in the center. Flagg wins the tip, and it's Maine United with the basketball to start. This is a rematch of Wednesday. They played in pool play, the only loss Nightrydas has all year on the EYBL circuit.
It's going to be really important for Maine United to execute, limit their turnovers, get back in defensive transition, and control the tempo of this game, because the Nightrydas, with Cameron and Kaden Boozer, Dante Allen, they can get out and run.
A Nightrydas team that scored 95 yesterday in the semifinals to get here, as Ace Flagg, Cooper's twin brother, has the steal. And it's off the leg of Cooper Flagg. It goes back to Nightrydas.
And speaking of Ace Flagg, didn't get much minutes at Monfort Academy. Has played tremendous on the circuit for Maine United. Really kind of coming into his own as a player. A Division I scholarship player, that is. And he's been a big part of their success.
It's funny how getting game reps has really changed the way he's played this summer.
Well, he worked real hard at Monfort. He just got game reps in practice.
Yeah, that's true.
Against some of the best in the nation.
Ace Flagg was on the baseline when he caught it. Turnover here for Maine United. They've gone back-to-back possessions, giving it away.
Well, if you're going to give it away, you want to give it away out of bounds. So the Nightrydas cannot run against you. Alex Lloyd, Kaden Boozer, Cameron Boozer, Benny Fragella. These guys can score a lot of points quickly.
That was Fragella, who was way off the mark on the jumper. Part of that starting lineup with the Boozer twins, Alexander Lloyd and Dante Allen. Landon Clark pulls up and sticks a mid-range jumper.
Other guys are going to have to score for Maine United. They have all the EYBL and Peach Jam.
That's Kaden Boozer with the basket. He had 15 assists yesterday in the semifinal win.
I love his game. Tough, hard-nosed, aggressive point guard who can defend the ball and make open shots.
A four-star point guard, top 25 player in the ESPN Top 60. him and Cameron are going to be recruited as a duo, and they should be.
A lot of schools on that list for both of those guys.
Cooper Flagg in and out on the hook. There goes Boozer with a kick to Allen. He was a perfect 11 for 11 from the field yesterday. Misses his first shot today.
Yeah, the supporting cast for each of these teams is outstanding. They each have a superstar on their team, but they have some really great players.
Including Landon Clark. He's got all 5 for Maine United. About 24 hours after he went 0 for 8 from the field in the quarterfinal game, Paul just didn't shoot it very well, coming out making a big impact early today. Here's Ace Flagg backing down Boozer. Step back, uses the left hand and scoops it in.
Oh, that was pretty. That was pretty by Ace Flagg. Love the composure, the back down dribble, the footwork. And he has a terrific pump fake game when he gets inside.
Make no mistake, we talk about Cooper all the time, but Ace Flagg himself is a really talented player. He's averaging about 17 a game this week.
Oh, and he's getting Division I looks, offers, and that's going to grow.
Great take from Dante Allen, who had 24 in the semifinal win yesterday. Cooper Flagg just a little bit too tall for Ace.
One of the things that makes both Cameron Boozer and Cooper Flagg so special, they don't have to score in each game. They can facilitate, be the assist maker. They do a great job of rebounding. Both are excellent defenders. So they can impact the game with their points, or they can impact their game in other ways.
Hey, spoiler alert, I think they are going to score, though.
Oh, they're going to score a lot of points. But, you know, they understand when they get double-teamed to give up the ball. They're not trying to force the action. These are unselfish, team-first superstars. And I mean superstars. There's no hype when I say Cooper Flagg and Cameron Boozer are superstars. We said 2 of the best players in the country, maybe 2 of the best high school players in the world.
Cooper Flagg strong. He's 0 for 3 from the field to start. Boozer skips. Here's Allen into the heart of the lane. Alexander Lloyd.
Points tough to come by. Both of these teams play really good man-to-man defense and help side defense. They're always looking to help each other.
Here goes Allen gliding to the basket. 4 points for Dante Allen, and he's got Nightrydas within a point early.
And his dad, Malik Allen, played at Villanova, assistant coach with the Miami Heat.
Ace Flagg had it taken away from him.
Let's see if they can get Cameron inside.
Trying to deflect it away. And there's a late whistle that comes in as a foul is called on Maine United, reaching around and grabbing the back of Cameron Boozer. Close one to start. Maine United's got the point advantage right now in the 16U Peach Jam Championship game. All the stars showing out this week in North Augusta at the Peach Jam. Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal. Bunch of guys here coaching their teams. LeBron was here coaching Bryce and Strive for Greatness. Chris Paul just saw his 15U team win the Peach Jam title right before this. Carmelo Anthony here leading on Team Anthony and watching his son Cayenne, who's a junior to be, playing for Team Mello. And then, of course, Carlos Boozer taking in this championship game in which both of his twins, Kaden and Cameron, are playing for Nightrydas.
Yeah, Carlos just being a dad this afternoon. Their mom Cindy is in the house as well. You know, it's great to see LeBron and Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook not only at the games, but coaching the games. Don't forget Bradley Beal was here.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are invested emotionally and, of course, financially.
Teigan Pelletier off the mark on the 3. Yeah, you've seen all those guys on the benches of their teams up and talking to their guys, coaching them on, giving them advice. It's been really cool to see.
And you see the players look right into the eyes of LeBron or Bradley Beal and learning about the game, learning about how to be a better teammate, how to be a better player. It's priceless advice.
Yeah, I don't know how it can get any better than being 15, 16, 17 years old and getting to learn from those guys. It's Kaden Bedard, son of head coach Andy Bedard. Here's Ace Flagg backing down the defender and an offensive foul.
And that's where Ace has to be careful. He likes to play the back down game, but sometimes he'll try to bully over his defender. He's got to get control with his feet. Okay, now he's going to just back in. Now he tries to plow his way in. You're the offensive player. You want to be aggressive, but you can't go through the defender. Nightrydas like to go 5 out on the offense.
Allen kicks out for Jealous, spots up for 3. In and out, rebounded by Cooper Flagg.
And he is a big weapon on the offensive end behind the arc.
Flagg deflected away from him by Boozer. Those two will be going at it all game. And Kaden Boozer with the layup in transition.
Cameron Boozer took a stand against Cooper Flagg, moved his feet, showed his hands. Solid defense, and then Kaden, he pushes it with speed. He's number 2 in the light blue.
Flagg is 0 for 3 from the field to start today. 7 to shoot. 3 over the top of Boozer. He buries it.
And that's the part of his game. If you have to pick apart his game that needs improvement, it's the three-point shot. But he's made some timely threes here at the Peach Jam.
He hit one with 8 seconds to go in regulation of their quarterfinal win yesterday morning. A game that they end up winning in double overtime.
Here's the defense by Cameron Boozer. Kaden Boozer with the push and the layup. And Cooper Flagg plays with great confidence. He was wide open, shot clock was winding down. The stroke is clean, it just needs more reps. And he's so great once he gets inside the arc, he knows he can score a lot of points. As the game goes on, watch Cooper Flagg get closer to the basket.
Ace Flagg trying to work his way in the lane. Pelletier pulls up from 15 feet off the front of the rim. Here's Lloyd, 4-star ESPN recruit, 36th overall player in the ESPN top 60. Boozer, hesitation, blocked by Flagg.
That's been his biggest impact at the Peach Jam, Cooper Flagg. The ability to block shots from the weak side or the chase down block. He may be the best shot blocker in the EYBL.
Yeah, and his brother Ace Flagg has a basket for Maine United. 3 games this week here at the Peach Jam that Cooper Flagg has had at least 10 blocks.
Ace Flagg in the Peach Jam shooting 58% from the field.
And now Flagg to steal. Leading it up ahead for his point guard, Bedard. Oh, blocked by Boozer. He got a hand on that. And it stays with Maine United.
That was great hustle by Cameron Boozer.
Frenetic pace here in North Augusta. The most anticipated game of the summer circuit. Cooper Flagg says, get that out of here.
Thank you.
And Savory.
League quadruple header continues with Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs taking on the Trailblazers. And to cap off the night at 10 Eastern, we've got the Pelicans and the Warriors. Both games seen on ESPN2 as a part of the NBA 2K24 Summer League. Well, I think it's pretty fair to say, Paul, that we've got a couple guys in this game that are not too far away from being in the NBA Summer League.
We have 2 guys in this game that could play right now and be productive in the NBA Summer League. Cameron Boozer and Cooper Flagg. You could put them in an NBA game and they could accomplish something.
Cameron Boozer, 12 in blue. Cooper Flagg, 32 in black. The top 2 players in all of high school basketball. They tried to work it in to Cooper Flagg, who was double teamed in the post. It stays with Maine United and 10 on the shot clock.
We talked about the talent level here at the Peach Jam this year. You talk about Kaden Boozer, Cameron Boozer, AJ Dibanza, Dylan Harper, Trey Johnson.
Ace Flagg with a pretty dump off to Teigan Pelletier. And it's a 7-0 run for Maine United to take a 6-point lead.
Yeah, the talent has been overflowing here in North Augusta this week.
Dante Allen blew right by Flagg, but missed the reverse. The 6'9" Cooper Flagg has a triple-double in 3 of the last 4 games at this Peach Jam, and he's got an assist to a curling Landon Clark.
You see the facilitating skills of Cooper Flagg. They're using him as a passer, assist maker. He gets all the attention, but what he can do is find others.
Dante Allen knocks down the 3 for Nightrydas. Big one to snap the Maine run.
And Maine can score the ball. Landon Clark can shoot it. Ace Flagg inside. Cooper will get his points, but he's trying to get his teammates involved, get them some confidence early.
Boozer got a hand on it. Kaden Boozer. Lloyd, one more to Allen. He's got back-to-back threes. The number 47 overall player in the ESPN Top 60 making an impact here on championship day.
Dante Allen comes in shooting 50% behind the arc in the Peach Jam.
Got offers to a lot of places, but they include Villanova, Michigan, and Florida State. Landon Clark, 10 points for him. Introduce yourself to the nation, Landon Clark.
Well, his dad, Nat, played AAU basketball with Andy Bedard, the head coach at Maine United. This is a close-knit team.
Kaden Boozer with a chance at a 3-point play. Oh my goodness, this game is going to be awesome.
First couple of minutes, there were jitters, a lot of missed shots. That's to be expected, but Kaden Boozer, nice stop and start game. He reads the floor so well. He understands when his path is open, when his teammates are open, and when he has to stop and shoot the ball. And I like him as an on-ball defender. Great size, good strength at a young age. Don't forget, Cameron and Kaden Boozer, they're 15 years old.
Right.
They'll turn 16 July 18th,
yeah.
yes.
But they're still 15 for the time being.
Right, they don't have their driver's license yet.
Mom and Dad got him drive them everywhere. That's Cooper Flagg. His elbow jumper puts Maine United up 4. Boozer fading away over Bedard. Drills it.
I just said he finds the open pocket of space and understands when he needs to score. But he thinks about his teammates first. I love him as a transition guard and a half-court guard. He's top 25 in the country in the class of 2025.
Kaden Boozer and Dante Allen have combined for all 19 for Nightrydas. We haven't seen Cameron Boozer score at all yet. Flagg, step back 3. Oh my goodness.
Tough, skilled, NBA tools at 6'9".
Kaden Boozer. These two are just going back and forth.
And that's the beauty of all the Boozers and the Flaggs, whether it's Ace, Kaden, Cameron, or Cooper. They don't really care who scores. They care about who wins.
And when you've got those 4 guys, you're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah, they're playing to win, not for their points.
Cooper leans in off the heel. Rebounded by Boozer.
What an outlet.
That outlet has drawn comparisons to Kevin Love, but Cooper Flagg's back to block the shot. Now Flagg, great dish.
Flagg is just lethal in transition, too. You got to slow him down if you can.
Kaden Boozer the steal. And a reach-in foul is called on Bedard. Oh, we're just getting going here in North Augusta. Tempo's picked up. We got a 2-point game with Maine United on top. Cooper Flagg has done it all today. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks, and we're still in the first half.
Well, he comes into the game with a no-nonsense approach. Toughness and grit. Versatility on the offensive end to drain three-point shots. He's shooting 39% in the 7 games in the Peach Jam. He's a great facilitator. He's got tremendous vision. He's up to 48 blocks now in 7 games. There isn't anything he can't do to impact the game.
We were watching their pool play game on Friday, Paul. He hit a 3, and you looked at me and you said, if he can get that 3-point percentage up to 36, 38%, he takes his game to even a new level. And you just said it. He's shooting 39% this week. That's a great finish on the drive by Wemby. But seriously, I don't know if there is another level to get to with Cooper Flagg's game, but when he's shooting the 3-ball at almost 40%, he's unstoppable.
He's just got to continue to polish up everything that he does and keep the demeanor and attitude that he has. He has been on a mission since the end of the season at Montverde Academy. He was the MVP of the NBA Top 100 camp last week in Orlando. You know, he makes his team win and he makes his teammates better.
Dante Allen all the way to the basket.
Man, Dante Allen. He's got the shake and bake off the bounce. Terrific three-point shooter. Strong-bodied, great scorer for the Nightrydas. Really gives them sometimes a second or third guy who can put a lot of points on the board. Takes the pressure off Cameron Boozer.
Ranked inside the top 50 of your ESPN top 60 rankings. Landon Clark misfires on the 3. And it goes back to Nightrydas with a 2-point lead.
Dante Allen, that is a nasty low and vicious crossover. First time I saw him play was in Orlando at the Hoop Exchange, run by Scott Golden. Scott said, you need to look at Dante Allen. Scott doesn't tell me to look at guys unless they're real big-time players.
He slashes to the basket here, misses it in and out. Cooper Flagg already with his 5th rebound of the game.
How about that one-handed pass with his left hand across court?
Flagg for 3. Swirls out, rebounded by Wemby. Nightrydas love to run in transition.
Yeah, the pace has been good for Maine United so far. Not too fast.
Wemby down and out. Offensive rebound. Boozer missed it. Got another one. Steps through the double team, and he's got 2 free throws coming up.
See, that's the size and the strength by Cameron Boozer with outstanding hands to get on the glass, both offensively and defensively. When he's not scoring with his jump shot or drive game, he understands to go get the ball off the glass. He can get points that way. This is a smart basketball player with a lot of poise at 15.
First point of the game there for Cameron Boozer, the #1 player in all of high school basketball.
Highly productive, highly skilled. Power forward, small ball center, call him whatever you want. He just does everything his team needs to win on both ends of the floor. You'll see Cameron Boozer step in and take a charge, grab a rebound in traffic. It doesn't have to be the pretty stuff.
He's got the rebound here.
Just has a knack of getting that ball off the rim, and he does so with 2 hands. His hands are like vice grips. When he touches the basketball, nobody's going to knock it out.
Got Velcro connected to his hands, what you're telling me? Kicks it out to Allen. Final 30 seconds before halftime. Maine United with the ball, down 3. 16U Peach Jam Championship game. The second time in the last 4 days these teams have met after playing in pool play on Wednesday. Five to go. Flagg, step back, rises for 3. Little long, and that takes us to halftime. What a fun first half.
The Stars did their job, but the supporting cast was outstanding for each team. Dante Allen for Nightrydas, Kaden Bedard, and for Maine United, Ace Flagg got Maine United off to a good start. This is going to be a great second half.
Nightrydas take a 3-point lead into halftime over Maine United. You will not want to miss the second half here on ESPNU coming up soon. Welcome back to the EYBL Finals at the Nike Peach Jam on ESPN. The most anticipated game of the entire summer circuit. Nightrydas led by Kaden Bedard, Maine United led by Cooper Flagg, and we've got a great one with a 3-point game heading to the second half. We welcome you back into the Peach Jam.
This is had a Dante to the left. Teammates involved.
Start of the second half now between Maine United and Nightrydas, a 3-point game as we've got 16 minutes to determine a Peach Jam champion with the two best players in all of high school basketball facing off. Here's Kaden Bedard with it, #1 player in the ESPN Top 60. Over the top of Flagg, two strong Cooper Flagg skies for the rebounds.
Well, Cooper Flagg has an inch and some wingspan over Kaden Bedard. So he's tough to score against.
Pelletier tracks down the offensive rebound and gives a fresh shot clock to Maine.
Well, we talk about the great offense and all the talent in this game, but these two teams are really guarding each other hard. Like a lot of pressure on the ball, activity at the rim. And Kaden Bedard does the right thing. He attacks the basket in space. He's strong enough to finish, and he can take contact extremely well.
Well, to back up that point, Maine United's given up only 59 points a game this week at Peach Jam. And that is not a good sign for Maine United. That's Ace Flagg, who's down on the ground having his left ankle being tended to. Twin brother of Cooper Flagg had a really hot start to this game. 4 points, 3 assists. The guy who often gets overshadowed because of how good his twin brother is, but Ace already has offers to Maine and West Virginia. And you know, by the end of this week, Paul, he's going to have a lot more coaches calling.
He goes up to challenge. He comes down hard on his ankle.
That left ankle just turns coming down on it.
And you mentioned Ace Flagg. Both Ace Flagg and Kaden Bedard, they do an unbelievable job of with their brothers in the spotlight. Like, they're really good players on their own. And Ace Flagg has made a name for himself in the game, just like Kaden Bedard.
Take a look at this. These two have been playing together for a long time.
And you see Ace there on the left, actually taller than Cooper at that stage. Cooper's put on the inches since their mom, Kelly, played at the University of Maine.
Might be the best hooper in the family.
I don't know. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're sticking with Cooper. That's fair.
I think Kelly and Ace will say it's Cooper. And you know what? It's just the way the brothers get along so well, whether it's the Flagg brothers or the Bedard brothers. You know, they let each other have the spotlight. It's just such an unselfish group.
I thought that was pretty cool that Andy Bedard brought that up unprompted when we were talking to him yesterday, just how much Ace Flagg loves the excitement and the hype that is around his brother, and it obviously overshadows him a bunch, but he doesn't care. He loves how much attention his brother's getting.
Yeah, when his brother gets all the attention on the court, that gives him some space.
It's true.
Same thing for Kaden Bedard. Let's not get it twisted now. With Kaden Bedard and Cooper Flagg on the floor, you got space to operate if you're someone else.
They get it inside to Kaden Bedard, and he flushes it home.
Yeah, with Ace Flagg out of the game, the only person I see that can cover Kaden Bedard in the paint is Cooper Flagg.
Flagg with the blow by here of Bedard and flips it in with the left hand.
He has the best versatility of anyone in high school basketball.
Can't get the chase down block here, but Allen missed it regardless.
In 1 minute, Cooper Flagg can make a three. The next time, transition. After that, he can hit the glass, make the assist.
From the volleyball line, way short on this one.
It's not just his versatility and productivity, but it's his efficiency, Cooper Flagg. Look how low he gets. He gets leverage against Cameron Boozer to get to the rack. Then he comes back for the chase down block.
Regella works it in. Here's Kaden Boozer fading away over the shorter Bedard.
Kaden Bedard put his body right into Kaden Boozer.
A five-star Flagg to the basket and a goaltending. That hit the backboard first before Boozer got to it. So 4 straight from Cooper Flagg. He's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, when he attacks the basket, unstoppable. Cameron Boozer, a good shot blocker. He's got there a little bit late. He's a really good team defender body-wise, always in the right position.
Great dump off from Boozer.
And that's what makes both Flagg and Boozer exceptionally special. Their ability to make the assist, move the ball, find their open teammate.
The 6'4" Alexander Lloyd climbing the ladder for the dunk. And a 4-star recruit ranks in the top 60. Flagg left it short. Scramble for it. It's won by Maine United, and a foul is called.
Watch Cameron Boozer. Little pick and pop with Kaden. One dribble. Defense comes up. He picks up the ball quickly, very decisive, and gives it up in a split second. Now that's 6'8", being a facilitator.
He's averaging 5.5 assists this week here at the Peach Jam. Lash can't connect on the corner 3.
He's averaging 5.5 assists. Cooper Flagg's averaging 7 blocks. These guys just dominate the game in so many ways.
Boozer again. He's coming to life in the second half, Paul.
You know, a lot of guys that have 1 point at halftime that are highly ranked, they may come out and start jacking the ball. Different shots all over the court. What does Cameron Boozer do? He goes to his strength, makes and maintains contact inside, and delivers.
Pelletier sticks the short corner jump shot.
You're going to see more of Boozer in the post, and he can throw it out of the post as well.
It's a Boozer ball screen. Lloyd blows by the defender. And it stays here. Maine was the last to touch it. Dawson Townsend checking in for the first time today for Maine United. Some guys that are not used to playing minutes are in right now because of the ace Flagg injury. Allen. Boozer kicks out. Kaden Boozer, the runner in the lane, floats in.
Kaden Boozer is so quick off the bounce. He just attacked the closeout. Made a tough shot.
Flagg spots up. Left it short. Boozer corrals his 6th rebounds. Lloyd in transition.
Lloyd has firepower. If he can get hot, that could be a real positive sign for the Nightrydas.
Flagg spinning around the defense. Missed it, got his own miss, and fouled by Cameron Boozer. That's now 3 on Boozer, something to monitor here in the second half. The Nightrydas up by 6, and it's been the Boozers leading the way. Cameron Boozer getting behind everybody and flushing it home. Got a good one here in the Peach Jam title game.
2025 is the class to be excited about in the future. 24 is a good class, but 2025 is a special class. Not only for high school, college, but the NBA.
Ace Flagg, who just missed that shot, came back in after twisting his left ankle earlier in this second half. Good to see him back out there on the floor.
Yeah, they need his toughness, they need his defense and inside presence.
Allen behind the back and flips it in with the left. That was a pretty finish.
Allen has some great agility. He moves so quickly in tight spaces. Excellent footwork. Great finisher.
Number 47 player in that 2025 class. Clark was way short on the three. Clark spots up from the corner. He hit his first two. Since then, he's gone pretty cold. 3 straight misses.
Yeah, but the Nightrydas got lucky on that one.
Spot up, Cameron Boozer. Swirls out, Clark snags the rebounds. Maine United won the pool play game between these two earlier this week by 8 points. The one and only loss Nightrydas has all year during the EYBL circuit. Flagg short.
He is so good at 6'9", getting low or lower than his defender to get into the paint. Most guys 6'9", they want to drive standing up tall. Cooper Flagg understands the leverage game.
Boozer lowers the shoulder and an offensive foul is called. Every single game, Ace Flagg, who stands at about 6'7", Paul, is guarding guys who are 6'9", 6'10", 6'11". He's always mismatched, but does such a great job guarding the bigs.
Well, look at the way Ace Flagg just puts his chest on Cameron Boozer. I mean, he plays bigger than he is. You hear that expression all the time. What does that mean? A, he's not afraid to get hit. B, he doesn't let bigger guys affect his game.
Cameron Boozer had to check out because that was his 4th foul. This is a chance for Maine to go on a run. Flagg is fouled by Wemby, and so Ace Flagg, after drawing the charge on one end, draws the foul on this end and has free throws coming up.
Ace Flagg does a really nice job of getting low and going slow with his back to the basket.
The 31st annual ESPYs are this Wednesday from the Dolby Theater in LA with appearances by DeMar Hamlin, Patrick Mahomes, Sue Bird, and Michaela Schriffen. Coverage begins at 8 Eastern on ABC this Wednesday. As Ace Flagg hits both free throws, pulls it to a 2-possession game with just under 10 to go in the Peach Jam title game. Boozer skips. Lloyd got the defender up, and a blocking foul is called on Ace Flagg.
Alex Lloyd did the right thing. He had a hard-charging closeout defender coming at him. Anytime a defender is going to charge at you behind the arc, you want to drive the closeout.
We talked so much about the Boozer twins and even Dante Allen that Alexander Lloyd is kind of one of those 4 that gets left on the back burner at times. But in a game yesterday morning in the quarterfinals where Nightrydas really struggled, he had the best game of anybody.
And he's a ranked player.
Yeah.
And we're talking about him like he's a second unit guy.
Right.
Him and Dante Allen could stand on their own and help lead a team. And together with Cameron and Kaden Boozer, they have such great team chemistry. Just like Maine United. These guys get along well off the court. They play with tremendous cohesiveness in big games.
4 guys in the top 50 of the junior class as Cooper Flagg gets a bucket back for Maine United.
I said in the first half, Cooper Flagg's going to get closer to the basket as the game goes on.
His 9th rebounds. Now he pushes the break. Oh, the Euro. Oh, Cooper Flagg!
We've seen him twice this afternoon with a quick second jump.
Timeout, Nightrydas. Cooper Flagg has provided a spark for Maine United to bring it within 4.
Cooper Flagg, coast to coast. Beautiful step through, misses it.
He's really provided a spark and got them right back in it.
Cameron Boozer has been out for the Nightrydas. He has 3 fouls, so Maine United taking advantage in the paint.
This is Kaden Boozer, top 25 player in the junior class. Steps through, kicks for Jella for 3. Little strong. And Pelletier the rebounds. Chance for Maine to bring this to a one-possession game with 8 to go in the championship game.
That's a great look for Benny Fragella. He's got to make one of those and help out his team on the offensive end.
Clark pulls up, mid-range jumper goes through. How about the day he's had today?
Fantastic. He understands to play off of Cooper Flagg and Ace Flagg. Ace is going to get the job done inside, Cooper inside and out.
Cooper can't alter this shot as Kaden Bedard goes all the way to the basket for the layup.
Kaden Bedard has carried the Nightrydas this afternoon.
17 points a day after having 15 assists in the semifinal win. Ace Flagg fading away.
Again, composure, awareness of where the basket is, where his man is. Little pull-up jump shot. Keeps the game simple.
Boozer splits the double team. Gets the bounce. It's been the Kaden Bedard show today for Nightrydas.
You're going to see Cameron Boozer in the game any minute.
Flagg, great dump off to his brother, and Ace finishes.
They have outstanding court awareness and communication, as brothers should have.
How many games of one-on-one you think been played in that backyard?
A lot of fouls in that game. I'll tell you what, Cooper Flagg, he's a great defender, but he's physical as well as Ace is.
A lot of fouls that are never called, right?
You don't call fouls
in the backyard. There are no fouls.
You play one-on-one, you don't call fouls until you see blood.
Ace Flagg followed his brother Cooper to Montverde this year. Did not get many game reps, but when you're in that practice gym every single day, you can't help but get better. Clark, way short. Good hustle from Pelletier as he goes diving on the deck for it to force the jump ball, and it stays with Maine United. Those are the hustle plays we were talking about in the 15U game right before this. Guys giving up their bodies.
I've seen so many guys get on the floor to lose balls, but I'll tell you what, Maine United, I think they do it the best than anybody at the Peach Jam. As soon as that ball hits the floor, somebody is diving on top of it.
Flagg through 3 defenders. Oh, somehow got his own miss, but knocked away from him. Flagg called for the reach in. He is really upset he didn't get a call on the other end.
Nightrydas with a double and sometimes a triple team against Cooper Flagg. He's got to keep his composure and make sure that he continues to stay aggressive.
Boozer, good feed. Wemby. Allen, no. Rebound wrestled away by Boozer. That's a tough man rebound.
Kaden Boozer right now is on the way to his best performance maybe ever. 19.
Pelletier, no. Bedard couldn't rebound it. Instead, Lloyd was there for the Nightrydas. Approaching the final 5 minutes of the Peach Jam Championship game. 2 best high school players in the nation putting on a show for their teams. Wemby with the 3.
And the Nightrydas have maintained their lead with their star on the bench, Cameron Boozer. He's ready to check back into the game.
It was 8 when he went to the bench. It's now 5 after Pelletier lays it in for Maine United.
I'm not sure what I love most about Cooper Flagg. Is it the passing, the shot blocking, the rebounding, the ball handling?
I think it's the winning. Here he goes. 1-on-2. Spins through the lane. Splits the double team. Cooper Flagg is different.
The man has major persistency and perseverance on the basketball court.
Allen fouled by Clark as Allen takes a big spill.
You know, Cooper Flagg, when he goes to the hole, he knows he's going to get crunched.
Yeah.
He knows he's going to get hit. It doesn't stop him. He welcomes the contact, gets under control, gets balance, finds a way to finish shots.
Tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, we've got the 37th Home Run Derby from T-Mobile Park in Seattle on ESPN and ESPN Deportes, with ESPN2 having the StatCast version once again. Coverage begins at 7 Eastern with baseball tonight on ESPN. One possession game, under 4 to go for a Peach Jam Championship. Cameron Boozer back in with his 4 fouls. Cooper Flagg just threw it away. Here goes Kaden Boozer the other way. He's fouled, can't finish, and that's a really smart foul by Landon Clark.
I'll tell you what, that was really good defense by Dante Allen on Cooper Flagg. Allen about terrific off the bounce, getting to the rack. He's got a nice pull-up game. His body control and short jump shot work well together.
Andrew Moran, his head coach, said when he came back from Team USA about 2 or 3 weeks ago, you can just see him take his game to a new level. He's more comfortable. He's seeing the floor better. He said he's just been at a different level the last few weeks.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, they went out. Christopher Columbus High School went out to Section 7 in Arizona. High school team camp. They won the whole thing. And these guys are winners, competitors, highly skilled players at a young age. Remember, the Boozers are only 15 years old. The Flaggs are only 16. Maybe the Flaggs can drive the Boozers around. They got their license now.
Bedard's floater goes through. That's all to say the future of basketball is in really good hands.
It is in great hands. This class of 2025 is one of the best classes we've seen in decades.
Boozer knocked away from him. Backdoor cut and an offensive foul. The second one Ace Flagg has taken in this second half.
Ace always in the right place. He loves to step in and sniff out the charge. Watch him. You see him 11 in the black. Quick feet. He went from the middle of the paint right to the outside to pick up that charge.
Andy Bedard says he might be the most underrated player in this class.
Tell you what, he's one of the most improved.
Yes. And Andy Bedard's going to call a timeout now to talk it over with his team down 3 and 3 minutes to play in the Peach Jam Championship. Coming up later tonight, starting at 8 p.m., our NBA 2K24 Summer League quadruple header continues with Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs taking on the Trailblazers. Then the Pelicans and Warriors round out the night at 10 Eastern on ESPN2. And what a day of hoops you got. 4 games here in North Augusta at the Peach Jam, and then you can tune into Summer League for a couple more games tonight. No reason to leave your couch.
You got hoop all day, all night. You've got NBA players and NBA future players going on.
NBA past player Carlos Boozer taking this one in with his twin sons on the floor, Cameron and Kaden. Cameron, the #1 player in the 2025 class. Kaden also in the top 25. Repping Dad's Chicago Bulls jerseys from back in the day. I love it.
Yeah, and Kaden with the big smile. Cameron very stoic in that picture. Picture was compliments of Cindy Boozer. And their oldest brother, Kamani, also played basketball, but he's more of a baseball player.
Ace Flagg with the step through and lays it in to make it a 1-point game.
Strap it up. It's crunch time. 2.5 for a Peach Jam Championship. 1-point game.
Wemby. Oh, that's a big 3 over the top of Clark.
He's 2 for 3 in this game from distance. Big timely bucket.
Andrew Moran called him the X factor for this championship game today. That's a massive 3 late in the game. Ace Flagg tapped away from him. They've got numbers. And a jump ball is called as Bedard got his hand in there on it. And the alternate arrow keeps it with the Nightrydas up 4 and 2 minutes to play.
I'll tell you what, though. Kaden Bedard stopped the layup. Flagg loses it. You've got 4-on-2. Bedard goes in there, ties him up.
This is Cameron Boozer, #1 player in high school basketball, just 5 points today. And it goes back to Maine United.
Now, if you're Maine United, they've run a lot of action where they have Cooper Flagg curling to the basket. I think you got to get him off the ball, get him curling in, or post him up somewhere in the mid post and let him play out of that.
Ace Flagg strong on the 3. It's a one-and-done trip for Maine United.
All right, down the stretch, it's got to be Cameron Boozer and Kaden Boozer to initiate and or facilitate for the Nightrydas.
They are content to take this shot clock down as far as they can go. Just over a minute to play. And a chance to win a Peach Jam title. Boozer bounces inside. 3 to shoot. Boozer's got to get it up. Scramble for the rebound. Bedard comes up with it. They need to get Cooper Flagg a touch.
Let's see if they double him.
Flagg's got it in the corner. Pelletier in the lane. 10 to shoot. Flagg straight away. Steps into a 3. Strong. Ace Flagg the rebound. Pelletier is fouled. That's the 6th team foul against Nightrydas.
Great activity on the offensive glass by Maine United. Ace Flagg tipping the ball, keeping it alive. Now they're at the free throw line. Cooper Flagg with the shot fake shot. Ace keeps it alive. Hands everywhere. Maine United going to the free throw line.
Four-point deficit for Maine United, 33 seconds to play. Peach Jam Championship on the line. Maine United undefeated this week here in North Augusta, 6-0 leading into today. Nightrydas 5-1 with their only loss coming against this Maine United team in pool play on Wednesday. A chance at revenge and a title.
Now, if you're Maine United, you have to keep an eye on the score right here. If you don't make the free throws, you're going to have to foul. You're going to foul eventually, but you can press a little bit down 2. But if you're down 2 possessions, that changes what you do strategically.
Teigan Pelletier at the line, shooting 65% at the free throw line this week.
You're going to see pressure by Maine United. So if you're Nightrydas, be secure with the basketball. So important how you pass and catch. You need to get open, screen for each other. You have timeouts if you need to use them. Nightrydas have 2 timeouts.
Maine United has 3.
I think they're discussing whether or not
Was it Ace Flagg or Pelletier? Oh, or is it on the floor?
That's what they're discussing.
Yeah. They're saying on the floor, and because it's only the 6th team foul, it's not 1-1 yet. Maine United inbounds the ball.
And the reach was on the floor. There was no active shooting.
Flagg bowling his way to the basket, and now there will be free throws for Ace Flagg.
Ace says, okay, you want to call a foul on the floor? I'm going to take this to the rack, and I'm going to make you follow me. I'm going to make the official blow the whistle.
An extremely underrated post player, Ace Flagg. Averaging more than 15 a game at Peach Jam. Missed the first free throw. Shooting at almost 80% this week at Peach Jam.
If he misses this, you got to foul right away. If he makes it, you have a chance to. Now you got to foul right away. Your 2 possessions.
Wemby got behind everybody, pulls it out. They're going to run some time, and with 21.6 There's a foul called, and it's just the 6th team foul, so no free throws yet.
And that's why you wanted a foul right away in the backcourt. Then you could set up pressure and foul right away again to put Nightrydas to the line. You lost some precious seconds right there.
Alexander Lloyd, who's shooting it at 85%, is going to the line. A 4-star ESPN recruit, ranked 36th overall. A bunch of offers started rolling in for him, a junior to be, including Michigan, Florida, FAU. One of 4 ranked recruits on this Nightrydas team.
You know, he's a ranked player. You mentioned that. Dante Allen the same. And they don't come in with attitude and ego. They come in with unselfishness and team play.
He goes 2 for 2 at the line, and with less than 20 seconds to go, it's a 6-point lead for Nightrydas.
And really the difference in this game has been the free throw line. Nightrydas 8 for 12. Maine United only a couple of free throws made.
Yeah, Ace Flagg has attempted all 4 free throws today. And to give a little bit of context for that, Cooper Flagg himself is averaging more than 10 free throw attempts per game this week at Peach Jam. He didn't shoot a single one today.
Well, he stayed on the outside and started the game as a passer, ball mover, assist maker. Got his teammates involved, and Maine got off to a pretty good start. Didn't shoot it great from three-point line, only 2 for 9, but his effort has been fantastic. 12 rebounds. We mentioned the 7 assists and a few blocks. So if you're the Nightrydas, defend, do not commit a foul.
And they get the steal by Lloyd. And maybe the exclamation point of the day here at Peach Jam. 8-point lead. Bedard short on the 3, goes back to Nightrydas. And just 4 days after losing to Maine United in pool play, Nightrydas might have got their revenge in the most important game of Peach Jam.
A terrific denial by Alex Lloyd. What a win by the Nightrydas. The hottest team in the EYBL was Maine United. Nightrydas with the championship.
58-50, Cameron Boozer and Nightrydas get the best of Cooper Flagg and Maine United to win the 16U Peach Jam Championship. It was a 1-point game, 51-50, and Nightrydas ended the game on a 7-0 run to win a Peach Jam title.
I thought the turning point was Cameron Boozer went on the bench with foul trouble, and Kaden Boozer took over the game from an offensive standpoint. They kept the lead until Cameron Boozer came into the game. Kaden Boozer is your MVP.
He goes 23 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and was the best player today for Nightrydas to win a Peach Jam championship.
But the supporting cast for the Nightrydas were terrific. Dante Allen, I thought, played really strong defense on Cooper Flagg. Wimbley made some timely shots. Alex Lloyd with the big steal at the end. The supporting cast for the Nightrydas were stars this afternoon.
Yeah, Dante Allen helped Cooper Flagg to his Peach Jam low this week, 18 points on 24 field goal attempts. And then on the offensive end, it was the Kaden Boozer show.
I mean, he attacked off the bounce, had the mid-range game going, didn't settle for shots, worked his way into the paint, had some floaters. He wanted a foul on that possession. He stepped up as the leader for the Nightrydas in the biggest game so far in his young career.
We're hoping to get Kaden over here to join us, but let him take his time and enjoy a Peach Jam championship with his teammates here after winning 58-50 over Maine United. And a proud dad looking on as Carlos Boozer gets to see his twins, Cameron and Kaden, win a Peach Jam Championship. Well, we've got Kaden Boozer with us now after a Peach Jam Championship. Yeah, hold on to that, Peach. That's a well-earned championship. And, hey, 4 days ago, you guys lose to this Maine United team in pool play. You come back, you get them in the championship. What was the message to this team coming into the game to go out and win a Peach Jam title?
I mean, we won it last year, and we knew what we had to do to get here. And we just needed to play defense and share the ball, and we knew we could beat them.
Caden, your brother goes to the bench with 3 fouls. You stepped up on the offensive end. What was going through your mind when he was on the bench?
I mean, just trying to light a spark. You know, we weren't hitting shots, so just trying to get to the rim and make something happen.
You had 15 assists yesterday in the semifinal win. You scored 23 today. So what was the difference in how the defenses were playing you, and what were you reading out there today?
I mean, yesterday our team was cutting really well, and everybody was getting theirs. And today our shots weren't falling, but I mean, I was just driving really hard, and my shot was falling, so I just kept going.
Let's speak about your teammates, Dante Allen, Alex Lloyd, what they meant to this team this afternoon.
I mean, they were great. You know, Alex hit a lot of big shots at the end, hit a lot of free throws, and Dante, he was killing. You know, getting to the rim, hitting threes. So they meant a lot for this team and for this win.
You guys won Section 7 out in Arizona. Now you won the Peach Jam. What do you get ready for next?
We have Vegas next week, so we're just gonna focus on winning that as well.
You gonna take any time off, any rest?
No days
not.
off. There we go. Kaden, congratulations on a second straight Peach Jam Championship. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
That is Kaden Boozer after winning a championship. Dad coming over to dap him up too as well. And Nightrydas with the win and a 58-50 championship here at the Peach Jam over Maine United. The Boozer twins get the best of the Flagg twins, and Nightrydas, after losing in pool play 4 days ago, get the revenge and take the 16U Peach Jam Championship. We're about a half hour away from the 17U game where we've got 10 ESPN ranked recruits.